He should show us what he's going to campaign with. He should show us at least 3 things or 5 things. So what he can boast of that will make us to vote him for this second term. Because we were the one that voted him before for a change. We have not seen any change. If he can show us something that he will use to convince Nigeria, at least 5 that make a change, we will not vote him for the second time. Without that, we are not going to vote him. We cannot fool us all the time. You understand? We are suffering in this country. You say change. Where is the change? We don't see any change. You collect note from us, you give us coins. That is the change. Look at the money we are spending. Everything, they are all rotten money. All the money you say you are collecting, where is it? Now look at Ogun State. The vice president is bringing his candidate. The governor is bringing his candidate. Now you are working with the governor. What about your vice president? Can we continue like that? And the Muslim is a Muslim. Then you are still imposing Muslim on us in Ogun State. Why don't you allow the Christian to come in too? After Gbengadane, you rule. Gbengadane were Christian, and Muslim were Muslim. Now let Christian continue again. Then you are now working against your vice president. You want to cause confusion in Ogun State. Where are the people in Ogun State? Is Nigeria moving forward? Nigeria, you want to destroy Nigeria. Buhari want to destroy Nigeria. If Buhari wants Nigeria to move forward, show at least 5 things that you can boast of, that can convince Nigeria. We can't continue like this. If you cannot show us 5 things that you have make a change, the change that make us to vote you, that make us to vote out PDP, Jonathan. If you cannot show us at least 5 change, so the way is where are we begin? You continue to fool us. Even an animal cannot see a fire ahead of him, and still move into it. What we are seeing now, we are not seeing a better Nigeria with Buhari era. You understand me? Let him show us what he can boast of. Then we vote him. He's a citizen. If he cannot show us, let another person take over. It's not anybody's seat. It's for all of us. Thank you very much. That is exactly what we want. You have to show us something that will convince us. It's not trade by better. Nigeria need a complete change, a thoroughly change. I cannot pay my children's school fees. Even textbook I cannot buy it. Before I built my house, without my wife did not know what is happening. It did not appear in my family. Everything was going on freely. Now, nothing. I cannot pay school fees. I cannot buy my children to textbook. Is that a better country? Is that a better government? Please, we need a thoroughly change that will make us happy. Thank you very much.
I don't see anything we re-electing Buhari into 2019 election.
The president is not listening to anybody. He doesn't care. He can write anything he wants to write. The president doesn't care. Does he read? He will read, he will laugh.
Because look at the situation of this country. When Buhari was campaign 2015, the whole Nigeria believed that we will see a positive change. But what we are seeing for 3 years to 4 years now, what we are seeing is a negative change. Look at the rate of poverty in the country. You cannot go to the market and buy something. What we are eating now is money. Look at everything. The things that is 5 naira before have come to 10 naira. The things that is 10 naira before have come to 20 naira. Look at the ordinary Okada that the poor man take as the source of their living. Go to the market and price Okada now. How much is Marwa? Everything totally in Nigeria is highly cost. Then where are we going? My own mind is that this government will not take Nigeria to anywhere. If this government come again, Nigeria will perish.
This country will change, I swear. Nothing can change. Everyone is killed. This country is going nowhere.
What I want to say concerning the issue is that really, politics is not a new thing in Nigeria. But what we are seeing in the life of our leaders are not sincere. They are trying to build the poor masses on their own integrity and on their own values. They use us, even as Tinubu has said so. He has only 1 vote. But they are going to use money power to gather the rest of other people to make sure that they support the party they want. To me, I see that Nigerian is having a problem, and that problem is our leaders. Our leaders are not sincere to themselves. They don't want to help others. They believe that the money should be only for them. They want to gather money. They want to build mansions. They want their children to be all in all. They want to do everything for their families. There is no sincerity in Nigeria. So if Nigeria wants to move forward today, we need to come to a round table. If it is needed for us to be divided, we divide and everybody will have peace. Because children are coming. You cannot pay school fees. You cannot live a good life. If you want to build house today, it costs you a lot of things. There are so many things. But these, our leaders, they are playing on our own integrity by building themselves through the poor masses. Look at what is going on. Giving somebody 10,000 naira and the person will feel happy. Giving somebody 500 naira to go and vote for somebody. And when they are there, when you call them, you cannot hear them again. As I'm coming now, all the way from there, go to that secretariat of APC, see a lot of people there. What are they doing? They want to collect one thing or the other so that they can be involved. Go to so many places at Ibadan. People are getting rice, 2 cups of the liquors of rice and so on. What are they doing? They are building on their own. And before somebody will contest as a chairman of a local government, you have to pay some millions to some people before you do. Where are we going? We are just static. We are not moving.
The president is not listening to anybody. He doesn't care. He can write anything he wants to write. The president doesn't care. Does he read? He will read, he will laugh.
My prayer for Nigeria is that God will give us a leader that will be able to take this nation to our destiny. We need a leader, sir, that knows what economy is all about. We need a leader that knows what the masses need. I appreciate when our prayer government talk about corruption. I really appreciate it. But what is the impact on the masses? That is the issue. You pick a lot of money. Where are the impacts in Nigerian lives? Our industry are closing up. Where do you have the youth to work? So those are the things. I am praying that we'll have a viable leader. A leader that knows what goes on in the economy. For example, take America, sir. Donald Trump has never been a senator. But here is it. Go and look at the American history today. They are working. Even though we know there will be negative people, but yet the Americans are happy. Unemployment has reduced in America. Because of what? Donald Trump is a successful investor. He succeeded. So I'm not saying our president is not succeeded, but we need more from him. Let us have a leader that has a grip on the economy of this nation. Without the economy, you can't do anything. And when you are looking at, I like to stress that to people, APC is 5 political parties together.
In what way, sir?
Okay. You have the presidency from CPN, from CPC. You have our vice president from the ACN. You have the Senate president from the 14 from the PDP. You have this Dugara from the 4th DPP. So what you find now in our policy that has been the problem is that you find that the CPC is at the top. You have the ACN vice president and the PDP ruling the house. It's simple. And that has been the problem. And the APC were not able to galvanize these things together. And that's quite different. That's the challenges Nigerians are having. I am praying that this 2000 election will be successful, will be easy, and we won't have bloodshed. That is my prayer.
This country will change, I swear. Nothing can, change. Everybody is killed. This country is going nowhere. Nothing.